once again change the system, change the personnel at 2-0 down, and it's a recurring theme. We've done that now against Woking, and we've done it against Eastleigh on Monday. And when you analyse it and break it down, right, how many chances did we ship? Did they cut us apart creatively with terrific attacking football? No. Did we make individual errors? Yes. The first goal's poor. It's from our set play. Their goalkeeper gets in his hand. No one stops him kicking early. He smashes it into the clouds, drops down. We don't win the first one. We're not on the second one. And then from where I look at it, I don't know. I think Callum dives across the goalie and might even flick it past him at the near post, but I haven't seen it back. Second goal's calamitous, really. I mean, it's poor play again. They get in just in the inside left channel. He hits it across Ryan, who should save it. For me, he should save it from that angle, and to be fair, he's held his hands up for it, but he's got to throw his hat on that. But when we went 4-3-3, I thought we were a threat going forward. Obviously we scored fairly quickly, which maybe took the momentum out of their sails a little bit. I mean, the second half I thought started, the theme was similar to the first half. I said to him, you've got 10 minutes to start creating some real menace, otherwise we're going to change it. Bang, and in the end I have to change it because it's a goal. I was going to change it at 1-0, and maybe I should have done it at half time, looking back at it, but listen, it's what it is. But for me, I didn't think anywhere near defensively we were good enough. So listen, people have got to take that on the chin, like it or loathe it. There's too many individual mistakes back there, too many people slashing at clearances, missing clearances, not winning enough headers against lads who are barely 6'1". You've got to be coming through and asserting your authority. This club's been built on a bedrock of rough, tough, completely within the rules, but aggressive, front foot football. Win the first contact, win the second contact, turn people around and squeeze them up the pitch. And at the minute we're getting caught between two stools. We brought slightly better quality players in, and we ain't all of a sudden turned into a circus act team. That is not what I want. I've told them that many times. We train the same way, we're working with the same patterns of attacking play, but listen, if you don't run hard enough, you ain't going to win football matches in any league, but especially this one. And teams that probably aren't as good as you are going to beat you. It's as simple as that. And until we start rolling our sleeves up, if you like, stop conceding poor goals, and getting on the front foot and winning second balls, we're going to find it hard in this division.
You opted for the 5-4-1 to start with. Was that with an eye to sort of plug the gaps that might have been exploited in the last few games?
Well, yeah, a little bit looking at Eastleigh. Listen, the gaps against Eastleigh were because my back three was 20 yards too deep. So all of a sudden there's a massive gap between them and the midfield players. Now either the midfield players sag away and we let everyone have the ball in their own half at home, live on telly, which is not Solihull Moors, or we squeeze up the pitch and be brave and close the ball down and stop them then putting balls in behind us with quality. They shouldn't be able to get their head up. If people can get their head up and put in quality in behind you, they're getting too much time on the ball. So the idea was to get up the pitch, swamp all over him, play into Bliss, him get hold of it and get energy and runners from midfield joining in. But we sagged away as a 5 and a 4 and allowed Bliss to be 25 yards up the pitch, which is what we specifically asked not to happen. And in the end he's having to keep hold of it for 3 minutes before people start arriving. So listen, it got slightly better, even though, as I say, that the goal killed us really, the first goal, but it being so poor. But at 4-3-3 I thought we were good. Then I thought we had quality in possession. The two substitutes that came on first made a real impact. Stenson looked bright going in behind. Nichols got his goal, had one disallowed, which he's adamant probably he wasn't offside. Listen, it wouldn't surprise me if he wasn't offside when I look, but it doesn't matter. The damage was already done, and we had chances. We did have chances to score goals, and we looked a little bit more fluent. So there's certainly food for thought. The three at the back may have served its course for me, because I'm looking at lads who are holding each other's hands back there after you, Claude. So as it worked to an extent where we got off to a really good start, but that start's been chucked out the window now. So we have to start realising that we're Solihull Moors, muck and bullets, in your face football. And I said, listen, if you don't want to run around or whatever, no problem, I'll get someone that does. So listen, it's the harsh realities of football, and as players you have to take it on the chin. You know, I think the staff and myself have every right to point a few fingers. I ain't been doubly impressed even when we were winning defensively, and I've made that when I've been speaking to you. You know, I've always said yeah, but for me 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10. Well, I wasn't lying, and I know what I'm seeing. So we'll have a little revisit on Monday. Obviously a stiff game at Notts on Tuesday, but a good one. You know, it should be a good one. Nice stadium, nice pitch, etc., etc. Big fish in our league, and we need to go there and give a good account of ourselves.